Hello and welcome back to Tony Northeastern. It's been a while since I last put a video up. I think we're talking about late October, early November last year, when my laptop packed up on me, and with other events going on, it took me a while to replace it. Right, so what we're looking at the moment is a new addition to the layout, which I got for Christmas. Right, the loco we have in front of you is the Great Central Railway Class 9J. Was John G. Robinson's first goods locomotive design. 174 locomotives were built between 1901 and 1910, with 18 of them seeing service in France during World War I. In 1923 they passed into the London and North Eastern Railway and were reclassified as the J11. The LNER were quick to attempt to bring some of these J11s with new composite rolling stock gauge. Many different boiler and dome modifications were used to bring the J11 height within the 13-foot height gauge. Some members of the class were rebuilt between 1942 and 1953 with new cylinders, piston valves and a higher boiler pitch. The locomotive gained the nickname pom-poms due to their similarity of their exhaust note to that of the pom-pom firing gun used in the South African War. The J11s were designed for and mainly used for freight traffic. However, they were also used for some passenger services, and these duties increased over time. The class was withdrawn between January 1954 and October 1962, with none of these examples being preserved, which is a shame in my mind. So, the update. Well, since October, there's not a lot been happening. So the little odd jobs I've been getting round to doing is fitting lights into some of these buildings over at New Hassels North Junction. I have fitted a LED into the signal box. Now there was light bleed coming through the roof. It's not all that transparent now because I've repainted the roof, and I've also blackened out the roof underneath where the light was coming through the most. Still waiting to do a little bit more detail inside there. Right, I've finally got round to fitting some lights into the engine shed at last. And all I've done is, you know the strip lighting I've used on the cheap coaches, I've just run a bit and stuck it to the ceiling. And now you can actually see right into the shed now, because it used to be quite dark in there once upon a time. But so you haven't really missed that much, because I've only just been doing the odd little jobs. The Class 124 is just laid up in the siding for now. I've tried fitting another decoder to it, and I accidentally blew this one, as you can see. But hey ho, we live and learn. I have also increased the height of the platform footbridge here, just by adding some concrete plinths to the base to give it an extra uplift of about 4 mil. Because as you can see, there's only about a 10 mil gap between the box van there and the footbridge. So I've increased the height. Now the reason why I've done that is to allow this steam traction engine to run underneath the bridge, because this funnel here and this extension steam pipe of the funnel, I think that's what it's called, was actually catching the footbridge. And this was a present from my grandson, and it fits well on there. As you can see, I've just added some steel braided wire through the wheels and tied it back here. I just need to discolour it a little bit because it looks too shiny, so that is not stuck on, so I can always take it off at some point. And there's the steel cable running through the back there, actually fitting it back on. So that's another new addition to the layout. I am slowly getting round to fitting point motors onto my points now, and if you have a look underneath, as you can see, there's just a mass of cables, all these hanging down. These three colours are the solenoid wires waiting to be wired into my control panel, which is what I'll be focusing on, because as you know, I've still got to hand operate the points at the moment. Okay, that's all for the update, because there hasn't really been a lot happening, to be honest. I know now the main focus is to get a control panel made so I can start running this layout as a layout, if you get my sense of the meaning, so that I'm not physically shifting the points over by hand. It's taken me 3 years to get round to doing it, so that will be the next focus on the next video. So thanks for watching. It's good to be back. Still enjoying the layout, even though I haven't been up here much. I still follow you guys out there. So I think we'll leave you with a little bit of a running session. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Bye.